Hey everyone, good to be back, and we are back on the channel with some MLB The Show. Now this is 24, not 25, but I have been really wanting to get into MLB The Show, and I figured let's go ahead and do it. Now I will be playing Madden 26 when it comes out, but let's get started here. This is the Colorado Rockies franchise, one of the worst teams, if not the worst team in Major League Baseball. And we're kicking things off here. Season opener against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Zach Gallen pitching, Charlie Blackmon hitting here. And let's get things underway. Now, I don't know a lot about baseball, as this one's outside on a ball. So it's going to be a lot of phrasing I need to learn, a lot of playing I need to learn. I'm not very good at this game, as Charlie Blackmon pushes this one left. It does run foul, though. And counts even at 1 here. But we'll see how I do. This one's inside. Really nice fastball there. Blackmon a little late on the swing. I'm not good at this game. It's going to be a learning process, as this one gets hit right up the middle, right past second base, and we get a base hit on our very first at-bat of the series. That felt pretty good. I was excited for this one. Now let's take a look at the Rockies here as we pause the game. And the Rockies are not a good team. You can see Nolan Jones, the star right fielder here. Outside of Nolan Jones, nothing to write home about. Ace pitcher is Cal Quantrill and Herman Marquez, and they're okay pitchers. Nothing great. Definitely not who you want at the top of your rotation. And then the rest of the fielding is just not that impressive. Now, you will notice we're playing with GM contracts off, as I want to stay with this team despite how bad I am. And I will be turning on all the control. I don't know a lot about baseball, but I want full control of the team. I just find it more fun that way. We're going to be starting in the regular season as well, because I want to get things underway. And of course, in real life, we're already in MLB The Show 25, so we will be moving past spring. We'll be trying to get fairly fast in this series here, as Brendan Rodgers swinging and missing and striking out for our first out of the first inning. Now, of course, Gallen, a very tough first pitcher here to go against for me, is Nolan Jones swinging and missing on that one. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this team as well, because looking at our future, we don't have a lot of great prospects. We've got a few okay prospects that I'm excited to show you, but nothing to write home about, as Nolan Jones hits this one. Shortstop's got it, and it's a double play. Blackmon getting tagged out at second, and that will be the end of the first inning for the Rockies. At least the end of the top of the inning. So it's really like this team has one star player in Nolan Jones, a few really talented players outside of him, but nothing really mid-tier or like upper tier. Just good mid-tier talent, as Cal Quantrill comes out for the first time this game. And we just we need to get some prospects for the future. We do have the third pick, I believe, in this MLB draft, or the amateur draft, I believe it's called, as Quantrill misses on that first pitch. And he's going against Corbin Carroll here. And the two-seam fastball inside does get popped foul there. Quantrill, someone who I really think could be an interesting player here. Two-seam fastball misses on that one. And then count runs full, 3-2. Quantrill, two-seam fastball inside, and it gets ripped down deep. Right to center field, picked up there by Britton Doyle, and that will be a base hit for Corbin Carroll. The Diamondbacks, on their first at-bat, also get a base hit, so tit for tat here. Nice play by Carroll. Now Geraldo Perdomo comes in. He's really interesting, as interesting call there. Gives us a strike. Diamondbacks fans do not like that one. And now the runner goes to second. And I was not ready for that one, so Corbin Carroll steals a base. I don't know that I'm supposed to throw that as the catcher. It doesn't automatically happen. And now a base hit down to right field. Jones misses on it. And Britton Doyle's going to have to go get it. Actually, that's Bryant. Sorry. I think this was a wrong player there, but a double, RBI double there for Geraldo Perdomo. Not a good start to the first inning here. Now Ketel Marte comes in. Quantrill getting him to swing on that one, and that will be tagged out at first. Unfortunately, that means that Perdomo is able to get to third base, so now 1 out and a runner on third. Quantrill letting this one get hit deep. Bryant just slow on the rotation, but he does track it down. But hey, the ball's still in play as a runner will come in. That's Perdomo. Again, just don't know enough about baseball. I gotta throw that one home. Probably wouldn't have made it anyway. Kind of a sacrifice fly out there. Nice strike here for Quantrill. And check swing gets called a strike there. So now Walker falls behind. This one hit. Montero will pick it up. Throw it to Quantrill, who tags out at first. And that's the end of your first inning as the Diamondbacks take a 2-0 lead. So Ryan McMahon comes in. This one called a ball, actually. Up kind of all over the place right now. This one hit deep down to center field, but that is caught. A nice hit there from Ryan McMahon, but just can't come down quick enough. No base hit. And now this one hit, and that is picked up by the second baseman and thrown out, Elias Diaz. So 2 outs. Now Chris Bryant comes in, hits this one, pops it up, and that will be a playable ball and the end of the second inning for the Rockies offense. So we go to the bottom of the second now. Kyle Quantrill had a rough first inning there, and Ezekiel Tovar catches this one and will throw out the runner. Only 50 speed on him, so very easy throw out there. Now Quantrill against Suarez. This one going right to McMahon, and he throws it to Montero, and that will be the second out there. Now Quantrill popping this one up. Elias Diaz going to go run it down, and that should be playable. It is, and that is the end of the second inning as Quantrill throwing some good pitches there. And now Montero comes in to bat. Gallen's going to throw him out. Caught looking at the ball there. It's a bit hard for me sometimes as that is the end of the top of the third. Now to the bottom. Not great for me offensively so far. Only 1 base hit for Charlie Blackmon. Nice pitch there from Quantrill. This one popped up in between second and center. Chris Bryant picks it up. And that will be a base hit for Gabriel Moreno. And at this point, you really just hope you can hold on to that 2-0 deficit because nice double play, no. Tried to get to second and then the first there, but 98 speed, a little too hard to get on top of. Geraldo Perdomo at bat, and another base stolen here for the 98 speed. That's something I got to keep account of, but honestly, I'm not sure I was getting them out anyway. So now Martell comes in, and he will strike out on that one as we end the third. Thankfully, still a 2-0 deficit. Now to the bottom of the fourth. I'm sorry, there's just not a lot of offensive highlights for me to show. That 2-seam fastball gets a strike. Quantrill, this one gets popped up. It's definitely playable here as Nolan Jones will get under it in time and catch the fly out there. So Gurriel Jr. comes in. This one hit between second and third rather. Bouchard picks it up. And that will be yet another base hit. So Quantrill giving up quite a few base hits. Only 2 runs for how many base hits there have been. But not a great day pitching so far. This one popped up. And Montero will track it down. I felt like that was Quantrill's to bring down. But hey, we end the inning with only 2 runs deficit still. Top of the 5th here. And Chris Bryant crushes this one deep. Get down. Get down. No! And it's run down. A great hit there. And that'll be the end of the top of the 5th. This one popped up. Can Nolan Jones track it down in time? Yes, he can. Nice play, Nolan Jones. So Moreno at bat now. Quantrill, let's see what he's got in store for him. 2-seam fastball just barely misses outside. But that was a nice throw, though. And this one's fair. Right past first base. Stays inside and then goes out. Nolan Jones tracks it down. And Tovar catches it, but easily safe at second is Moreno. So runner on second. This one popped foul into the crowd. Have yourself a ball. And Perdomo, I'm very scared of him. Two-seam fastball inside. Perdomo rips it. Center right field. Bryant tracking it down. And he'll get to it, but that's going to be a runner home. And now Perdomo to third. It's an RBI triple for him. And the deficit grows to 3. And we're going to start looking at some other pitchers here. We're actually going to throw in Austin Gomber into the game, as I have seen enough of Cal Quantrill. So Gomber comes in. I think Gomber's a pretty interesting pitcher. I think he's got a lot of qualities to like. And I did do the warm-up here. I won't always do the warm-up, but that was a pretty nice pitch there. Just a little outside. And let's get this one down. Yeah, nice pitch. Not too bad. Fairly accurate. We'll do one more pitch here for the warm-up. And that'll work. That'll play for sure. So Gomber, I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. This first one inside, and that's a strike. So we got to get out of the 5th inning here. Marte pops this one up foul. Got to escape this without letting another runner score here. And this one popped up. Montero can't catch it. And Gomber doesn't get the pitch in time. That is an error. And that'll be another score. So 4-0. Can't really blame Gomber for that one. That was a catchable ball. Jock Peterson comes in. Actually watched Jock Peterson some last night. Rogers now gonna easily throw this one out. And we will end the inning with a 4-0 deficit now. 4 runs for the Diamondbacks. A lot of hits. This one, Bouchard swinging at a little high there. I just need to practice a lot. I promise I will practice, but I'm going to be honest. I've recorded quite a bit. I'm about 2.5 episodes deep before this first one even comes out, as Bouchard strikes out. Shouldn't have swung on any of those, probably. I'm just having too much fun playing this, as Tovar will sit on that one, and that's a ball. And Tovar ahead 3-0 here, now 3-1. This one hit perfect, hit down center field, caught! No! I finally hit a perfect timing hit there, great contact on that ball, and it's caught. What are the chances? As that is a strikeout and the end of the inning there. Like I was saying, I've recorded probably 2.5 games or 2.5 episodes already. Nice pitch there from Gomber. And I'm just having a ton of fun playing this. Please let me know what I can do differently, as McMahon can't catch the ball now. 39 speed though, we still can't get him out. Now we can challenge this one, and we will challenge it, and that is out. That's definitely out, and we'll see if they rule it that way. I think the challenge is going to come in our favor here. I think they might overturn this one. And they do. So that was almost an error, but it is an out. Like I was saying, if you have any criticisms, constructive, primarily, I would prefer, so that one's out. Please let me know what I can do better. Obviously, when it comes to actually playing the game, I just got to learn that one. Nothing much you can tell me. But when it comes to roster management, nice catch, Ezequiel Tovar. Beautiful play there from the shortstop, and that's the end of the 6th. Let me know what I can do differently when it comes to scouting, drafting, lineups. I'm controlling all of that myself because I want to, as Blackman goes ahead 3-0, now 3-1. Blackman pops this one to first. It's caught off the bounce and tagged, and that's an out. I really want to try to keep things on manual as much as I can at all 3 levels. That's AA, AAA, and MLB, or the majors. I just find it more fun that way. I don't really want the computer doing things automatically for me, as Brendan Rodgers, nice hit here, but it's not really a great hit in reality. Now Nolan Jones crushes this one. That's going to be a base hit. And Nolan Jones, go to second, go to second. Yeah, I'm learning the game. I don't get the second there. Should have been a double for Nolan Jones. Now Nolan Jones trying to steal, and he's tagged out. I was trying to make something happen there, and that's the end of the inning for us again. Now going to the bottom of the 7th. This one crushed to center left field. Bouchard tracks it down, but that's going to be a triple, I think. 79 speed. Yeah, that's easily a triple there for Alec Thomas. And now a runner on third to start the bottom of the 7th here. Nice strike there from Gomber. I still like his pitching. I think he's been pretty good in relief here. Nice strike out there on Corbin Carroll. And now a 2 outs. We just got to escape this inning down 4. This one hit to Tovar. Tovar easily throws this out. And that's the end of the 7th. As your Rockies are down 4-0. Batting order is something I'm really interested in as McMahon gets this one. It's not a bad hit, but it will stay in the park. I think if I was a little better timing on that one, that might have been a homer. Now Diaz at bat, and that hit his elbow, I swear. I don't know how that's not called a walk there. Diaz ahead 2-1. Hits this one right to the shortstop, and that will be an easy throw out there. So 2 outs on the inning. In comes Chris Bryant. And Bryant, the center fielder, strike on that one. Falls behind 2-1. Now count runs even. And Gallen's still pitching here at the top of the 8th. Kind of crazy, actually. And that's a strikeout. Missed timing on that one. And we will go into the bottom of the 8th down 4-0. Gotta maintain this 4-0 deficit. I don't think it matters much at this point, though. Ezekiel Tovar, another nice play. Really impressed with him so far this game. Now Jock Peterson comes in. Hits this one, and that's going to center. It bounces back. Bouchard, who dives down. I don't know what he's doing. And Bryant throwing this one to third, and he will be safe. Jock Peterson with a triple. Gomber now. This one gets hit to McMahon. And that's going to be an out to Montero. So runner still on third, but 2 outs on the inning. Now Gurriel Jr. comes in, swings and misses on that one. Gomber. Nice job there on the curve. And now behind 2-1, 1-2 rather. Gomber hit to second here, and that's going to be another runner in. And just awful play. The pitching's not stellar. The fielding is terrible. This one hit right to McMahon, though, and that will be the end of the 8th inning as the Rockies are down 5-0 on opening day. And Gallen's still pitching here into the 9th. It looks like they're going to try to go the whole game with him. Hard to blame him. Why not give him the full 9 on his first game of the season? Throws 2 balls there. And this one's popped up by Sean Bouchard. That'll be an easy out. So it's not going to be a no-hitter day for Zach Gallen, but he could pitch the full game. Of course, his energy is really low here. Base hit for Ezekiel Tovar. That one runs fair. Stays in the park. Tovar getting the second base, and he will. That's a double for Ezekiel Tovar, who has been probably one of our best players this game, if not our best. Now a strike for Montero. Can we get 1 runner in on opening day? That would be a win for me. I just want to score once. I'm happy to have hit a few base hits, though, as Montero chases that one on the knuckle curve there, and that is out. Charlie Blackmon comes in. This is for the game. I want to score 1. Zach Gallen pitched the whole game. It'd be nice to put 1 point on him, at least 1 run. Blackmon pops this up, and that's going to be your opening game. Ended right there. Diamondbacks win 5-0, and not a great first showing for me in MLB The Show, but I had so much fun, and there's going to be more coming. It won't be like this. We'll be doing a lot different episodes going forward, where we won't play the full games. We'll do player locks of prospects. We will watch some important moments, and we'll be skipping through a lot more of the season faster as Quantrill gets the loss there and Gallen gets the win. Great pitching game for Gallen. Really excited to see where this series can take me. First season, I don't expect to be too long, maybe, 5-6 episodes. We'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Let me know any feedback you have. Let me know any baseball tips you have. I gotta learn how baseball itself works. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.